In Hindu tradition, time itself is seen as sacred, woven with cycles that connect the divine with human life. Among these cycles, one of the most revered is Chaturmasya, the period of 4 holy months. This sacred observance has its roots in ancient Puranic stories and is deeply connected to Lord Vishnu, who preserves the universe. The Vrat, or vow, is not merely about rituals. It is tied to a powerful cosmic event, when even the gods pause in stillness. It is believed that during the bright fortnight of the month of Ashadha, Lord Vishnu enters into a deep yogic slumber upon the cosmic serpent Shesha in the ocean of milk. This sleep, known as Yoga Nidra, lasts for 4 months. The period stretches from Ashadha Shukla Ekadashi to Kartik Shukla Ekadashi, and is considered a time when Lord Vishnu's protective activity slows, allowing humans and deities alike to practice austerity and devotion. According to the Padma Purana and Bhavishya Purana, the origin of this tradition lies in the divine story of how the balance of Dharma was once threatened. Long ago, when demons sought to take advantage of the gods' moments of weakness, chaos spread in all 3 worlds. The gods, concerned, approached Lord Vishnu for guidance. Lord Vishnu explained that the universe too required rest, just as beings did. Even divinity followed the rhythm of balance. For 4 months, he would withdraw into himself, entering Yoga Nidra, while all creatures were encouraged to live with greater restraint, humility, and devotion. The period became known as Chaturmasya, the 4 months. To ensure the protection of creation during this time, Lord Vishnu instructed humans, sages, and even the gods themselves to undertake vows of fasting, prayer, and discipline. These practices, called Chaturmasya Vrat, were not only to preserve spiritual strength, but also to remind humanity of simplicity and self-control. Legends also say that during these months, sages intensified their penance. One such tale speaks of how Narada Muni sought to understand the significance of Chaturmasya. He asked Lord Vishnu why he rested while chaos brewed. Lord Vishnu replied that Chaturmasya was not a withdrawal, but a time to turn inward, allowing humans to rise in their spiritual practices. His sleep was symbolic, an invitation for all beings to awaken spiritually while he rested. During this time, devotees refrain from indulgences and follow dietary restrictions, symbolizing purification of body and mind. Certain vegetables and foods are avoided as an offering of restraint. In earlier times, kings and rulers would set aside weapons and conquests during Chaturmasya, acknowledging the divine pause. Another tale links Chaturmasya to Lord Vishnu's descent as Vamana, the dwarf Brahmin. It is said that the demon king Bali performed his yajnas during these months, gaining power that threatened the gods. To restore balance, Lord Vishnu incarnated as Vamana, humbling Bali and preserving cosmic order. Thus, the Vrat also commemorates humility over pride. Chaturmasya is also connected to goddess Lakshmi. The story goes that when Lord Vishnu rested on the serpent bed in the ocean, Goddess Lakshmi stood vigil by his side, blessing devotees who remembered them both during this time. This period thus became sacred not only for preservation, but also for prosperity through devotion. In rural traditions, it is believed that during these 4 months, the rains fall abundantly because Lord Vishnu rests in the cosmic ocean, blessing the earth with fertility. Farmers treat this as a sacred season of growth, both spiritually and materially. Rituals, pilgrimages, and vows during Chaturmasya were considered particularly meritorious, as even the smallest act of devotion during this period was believed to yield multiplied blessings. The significance of Chaturmasya Vrat lies not only in its stories, but in its symbolism. The 4 months represent the turning inward of the self, just as the universe turns inward with Lord Vishnu. They symbolize discipline, reflection, humility, and preparation for spiritual renewal when the Lord awakens. At the close of these months comes Kartik Shukla Ekadashi, also known as Prabodhini Ekadashi, when Lord Vishnu awakens from his yogic sleep. This day marks the completion of the Chaturmasya Vrat and is celebrated with grand rituals, marriages, and festivities. It is as though the universe itself awakens, renewed with divine energy. The story of Chaturmasya thus teaches that even divinity aligns with the cycles of rest and renewal. Through this sacred period, humans are reminded that devotion, restraint, and reflection are as essential as action and progress. It is in the stillness of these months that deeper truths are realized. Even today, countless devotees observe Chaturmasya Vrat with fasting, prayers, and simplicity, believing that these vows purify karma and bring them closer to Lord Vishnu. Pilgrimages to holy places like Vrindavan, Puri, and Rameshwaram are considered especially sacred in these months. In essence, Chaturmasya is a cosmic pause where the Lord teaches humanity the value of inner discipline. It is a tale of divine rest, human effort, and the eternal bond between creation and the preserver, Lord Vishnu. The story of Chaturmasya Vrat continues to echo across ages, reminding every devotee that even amidst cycles of action, there must be cycles of rest. It is in this balance that Dharma flourishes and the universe sustains its eternal rhythm. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Mythology Medley. Click the bell icon for more such amazing mythological content.